Fans of the Oscars were celebrating some historic wins of the night, but people online could not stop focusing on the awkward run-ins with Austin Butler and Vanessa Hudgens. Austin Butler and Vanessa Hudgens both attended the Oscars, and the two seemed to visibly ignore each other at the 95th Academy Awards. It's Andy Lewani reporting with all details. For those who may not know, 31-year-old Austin Butler and Disney star Vanessa Hudgens were together for nearly 9 years. According to Daily Mail, the two stars were first introduced to one another on the set of the very first High School Musical movie back in 2005, and the couple started dating in early 2011. In January 2020, Us Weekly reported the two had broken up, but there was no exact mention as to why. However, in an interview later on with GQ magazine, Austin did give some insight on why the two split. Butler simply stated, quote, "Life is full of changes, and you've got to find a way to constantly be evolving and growing." Butler later went on to date model Kaia Gerber back in 2021, and the two had been together ever since. Now, here's where some things get a little interesting. As some may recall or may not, Austin Butler actually went on to the Actors Roundtable for Hollywood Reporter to talk about the role of Elvis Presley and how it all just came about. In the interview, the actor mentioned that a close, quote, friend encouraged him to pursue the role for the Academy-nominated film. Many were quick to question who this mystery person was, with some actually claiming it was indeed Vanessa Hudgens at the time. Later on in an interview with the LA Times, Butler did indeed clarify this was Hudgens long after the fact, with the statement, quote, "That's right, I was with my partner at the time." And yeah, not everyone was happy with the fact that Austin Butler just didn't come out and say this was Hudgens in the first place. Many were quick to point out the fact that Hudgens also confirmed this in an interview with Ryan Seacrest back when the two were still together. Austin Butler finally thanked her publicly at the 2023 Golden Globes. Now that you're all caught up, let's dive into what actually happened this year at the Oscars between these two people. Hudgens has remained what seems to be quiet on the Austin Butler front. Prior to the Oscars, fans saw Vanessa commenting on memes about Butler's infamous Elvis voice that has seemed to stick with him, but the two were not spotted chatting whatsoever at this Academy Awards. In some instances, fans thought Vanessa was ignoring her ex-boyfriend, or should we say Elvis, at the Oscars Vanity Fair party, while others thought she should have been the one interviewing Butler on the Oscars carpet. Now, for some context, the Oscars pre-show saw Hudgens interview several Oscar nominees like Angela Bassett and Paul Mescal, and even Baz Luhrmann, who directed her ex for the Elvis biopic, but not for Butler himself. Viewers also saw Hudgens co-host Ashley Graham take the lead on this said interview, all at the same time while viewers wondered where his current girlfriend Kaia Gerber was. After the Oscars, both Butler and Hudgens attended the Vanity Fair Oscars party, where they also seemed to, of course, ignore each other and continue to avoid at any cost. Aside from all the drama, the public did not ignore the historic wins of the night for the Oscars, with Everything Everywhere All at Once taking home 7 of the 13 nominations. Michelle Yeoh was the first Asian actress to win the Best Actress award and the second Asian actress to be nominated in the category. The Oscars' 95-year history has only had 17% of nominees being women, and fewer than 2% have been women of color. Of course, an amazing and historic night. We'll keep you updated with everything Austin Butler and Vanessa Hudgens, but for more trending news, find us at whatstrending.com.